Hello students, welcome to your favorite channel Science with Mukherjee channel. Myself KK Mukherjee. Today we are going to discuss some numericals in rate of law and order of the reactions. In the previous video we have discussed about the concept part of the rate law and your order of the reaction. What is basically a order of the reaction is? Order of the reaction is basically tells you about how much a reaction is dependent on the concentration of the reactants. We know that rate of the reaction depend on concentration of the reactants. But is it a direct relationship? The relationship always have a same particular relationship, or it is otherwise? That in the previous video we have discussed, because the order of the reaction cannot be found out from the balanced chemical reaction of the from the balanced chemical reaction you cannot able to find out whether the order of the reaction is a stoichiometric coefficient or not. And majority of time you will find that it never matches with the stoichiometry of the reaction. So it is determined experimentally. Sometimes it is you will found it is zero order. Sometimes it is you will found that it is order 1. Sometimes it is fractional, and sometimes it is minus. Right? So in this video we expand our previous video to the numericals. In the previous video we have discussed about that. In this video we are going to take some numericals, and in your exams, in your board exams or in your NEET exam or your JEE exam, you will always found 3 to 4 questions, and among these 2 questions will be about the numericals, and the rate of reaction you will find 1 or 2 numericals. So this is a very important thing that you must see this video till the end. So we are now starting first numericals, which has been come in the year 2010 IIT Delhi. Okay, so let us start with the numericals. There is a experiment. The concentration of reactants are, this is the molar concentration. Molar concentration of R with this reaction R to P. R is reactant, P is the product. It is measured as a function of time, and the following data observe that when T equal to 0, R was 1 molar concentration. When T equal to 0.05, R is here 0.75. R means concentration of the reactant R. And when it is 0.15 minute, it is 0.4, and it is 0.18, it is 0.1. So you can see with the time the concentration is going on decreasing. Okay. Now you have to determine what is the order of the reaction. Option is given 0, 3, first order. Okay. 3 option is given, and among these 3 options, 1 option will be there. So you can do one thing. You can pause the video. You can solve it. So I am starting to solve this video. First, what we have to do? We have to first, from this data, whenever this type of numericals come, what we will do? We will first calculate the rate of reaction. How do you calculate the rate of reaction? You can recall my first video that I have told you that it is nothing but the change of concentration of the reactant.
It is nothing but change of concentration of reactant. So we can see from 0 when we started initial concentration of 1 molar concentration. When it is 0.05 minutes, it became 0.75. So from this data we can able to calculate the rate of reaction R1. Suppose this is the R1, and we know when we denote the rate of reaction, that is minus R. That is we have taken in the bracket, this is basically concentration, divided by del T. This is interval, time interval. Which time interval? That reactant's concentration of the reactant has been dropped to from which to from what. Okay. So R1, in the R1 you can see the concentration time T is equal to 0, then concentration is 1, but 0.05 this concentration is 0.75. So we can write this 0.75 minus 1 divided by it is 0.05, and you can found, and it will be minus. So what will be this? This will be minus and plus, that will be plus 0.25 divided by 0.05, it will be coming around 5 mole per minute. That is the rate of reaction from this time interval from 0 to 0.05. Okay. Now we see R2. R2 means when we are determining the rate of reaction from 0.05 to 0.12 minutes, and the reactant concentration of the reactant has been dropped from 0.75 to 0.4. So with the same fashion we can write this. This is minus 0.4 minus 0.75, right, and it is from 0.5 to 0.1 to 0.05. Okay, so if you calculate this, it will be coming around 5 moles per minute. Okay, you calculate this, you will find this result. For R3, again you see the concentration of the reactant has been dropped. When it was 0.12 minutes, it is 0.4. Then when it is 0.18, it is 0.1. So we can write this also minus 0.1 minus 0.4 divided by 0.18 minus 0.12, and if you calculate this, it will also coming around 5 meters per minute. Means what is there? In all the intervals you can see, you can observe the rate of reaction is same. Rate of reaction does not depend on the changes of the concentration, right? And how it is possible? When the order of the reaction will be 0, means you can write this rate equal to K into zero. Rate is equal to the rate constant at that time. So rate is always same, means rate is constant, means it is independent of the concentration, and that only be possible when it is a zero order reaction. So we can say the answer of this question will be zero order. Okay. So this way we can able to calculate the order of the reaction. That is one form of the numericals that may come. Then we are going to discuss other form also. Okay? Student, this is a second question. In the second question, it has been told that we have to determine the order of the reaction, where you have been given a different format of the questions, that is numerical. That is, rate of the reaction is doubled when the volume of the vessel is halved. Right? Suppose originally the reaction volume of the vessel is V and its rate of reaction is suppose R. This is rate of reaction and this is volume. Okay? Now this volume is now halved. Volume is halved. Then volume is halved with V is V by 2 and suppose this is R1 and now it is R2. R2 is becoming 2R1. Previously volume was V, now it is V by 2 because this volume of the vessel is halved. And the rate of the reaction is also doubled. And for this case, how do we calculate the order of the reaction? Order of the reaction, how do we calculate? Right? And for this, what we have to do? We have to first write down the rate law. We know rate is equal to rate constant into the concentration of the reactant to the power of x, where x is the order of the reaction. X is order of reaction. Okay, x is order of the reaction. Now what we do? There is a two rate is to given and given the volume, dimension of the volume of the vessel is given. And in that point we have to understand when the volume of the vessel has been halved, means concentration is doubled. Concentration is doubled because concentration is dependent on your volume, that is inversely proportional to the volume. So in this case, what will be there? R1 is equal to K into R to the power x. Okay? Now R2 is what? Now R2 is basically 2R1 and that is K into 2R. The concentration of the reactant has been increased by the virtue of when we are humping, when we are reducing the volume of the container. I think it is clear. So now we can write this. This is the equation 1 and this is the equation 2. So 2 divided by 1, that is giving your okay. Now this is cancelled and here also you find K is cancelled, then here 2 to the power x is only there, remaining are cancelled. Okay, remaining are cancelled. You can understand that you will cancel. And for this you can see 2 to the power 1 you can write 2 to the power x, then x you can find it is 1. So rate of the order of the reaction is 1. Okay, order of the reaction is 1. Okay, it is clear. This is the one format that has been given to you. where we have given some specifications in the previous example, that is given 8 specifications, and from this you have to calculate the order of the reaction, and in this case order of the reaction is 1. Okay, I think that is clear. Now we go to the next question. This is the next numerical. Here you have to determine the order of the reaction as well as the rate of the reaction, right? You have been given some data. You have been given the rate of the reaction with a concentration A of the reactant, concentration B of the reactant. So far we have discussed with the one reactant. Now it is a two reactant, right? Two reactant react and produce some different product, and it will rate of the reaction has been calculated. Then you have to calculate from this data, from this kinetic data, the order and the rate of the reaction. Okay, how to calculate? For this is a very important thing to understand. In this type of any type of question like this, you have to first phrase the rate law. What is the rate law? This is the rate that is equal to rate constant into concentration of A and into concentration of B. Here you can see order of the reaction. X is the order of the reaction with respect to the reactant A, concentration of the reactant A. Y is the order of the reaction with the concentration B, with respect to the concentration, reactant concentration B. So in this case we can found that is the 4 rate has been given from this A and B. So with the help of this rate we can write R1, that is K into concentration of 0.5 into X, concentration of 0.02 into Y. R2 is given 0.5 X. We are just making the rate law because we do not know what is the order of the reaction. Rate 3 K into 0.01 to the power X Y to the power Y. And R4 that you can get K into 0.02 to the power X and this. This is the equation 1, 2, 3 and 4. From 4 equations we have to calculate with the mathematical simplification the X and Y. You can understand the rate 1 and rate 2, concentration A has not been changed. Concentration of A has been made fixed, but concentration B has been changed. So what we can do one thing, 2 divided by 1. From this, dividing this, what we can get, let us see. That's one thing that I have not written here, the rate of the reaction. 1.15 into 10 to the power minus 4. Rate 2, 2.3 10 to the power minus 4. Rate 3, 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 6. And rate 4, this is 0.92 into this. Okay, now we are dividing 2, 1. So what we get? 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 divided by 1.15 into 10 to the power minus 4 is equal to, you can get K We just put it very simple. You have to know the method. Point 5 x y. Okay, so we can find out that is 2. If you calculate this will be 2, and what we found, this will be, this is cancelled, and it will be this, and it will be coming around 2 to the power y. Okay, this will, so 2 to the power y. So we can say 2 equal to 1 by 2 to the power y is equal to 1. Okay, now we calculate the order of the reaction with respect to the B, that is 1. In the similar way, we can calculate by dividing this 4 divided by 3. We can also calculate the order of the reaction X. Okay. Now we can 0.92 into 10 to the minus 5 divided by 2.3 into 10 to the minus 6 is equal to 8 into 0.02 x into 1 k into 0.01 to the power x into 1. Here you can see the concentration of B has been remained fixed. It has been not changed. So we can cut this, we can cut, and it will give around, what will be this value? This value you can get this is 2 to the power x, and you can get this value is cut, it will be 4. मतलब 2 to the power 2. Okay. So now x equal to 2. So we get the order of the reaction we can write this order of the reaction of with respect to A. With respect to A, it is 1. Sorry, it is 2, and with respect to 1, it is 1. Okay. Now, from this order of the reaction, we can able to calculate the rate law. Rate will be, now law will be giving K into f to the power x okay. So you have to calculate not rate of reaction, this is the rate constant. So from this reaction, you can, from this data, you can put one rate 1.15 into 10 to the power minus 4. This is equal to K, and you will get the concentration of it taken 0.5 into 1. Concentration you can take 0.02. That is 2, and from this you can found the K value. We can calculate the K value and it will be coming around. It's a very simple calculation. You can calculate with yourself. So you can understand the which type of numerical comes and how do you approach. Okay? That is your third question, and we are going the last question, the fourth question. That is also we are going to discuss. Okay. This is the second last question that we are going to discuss here. There is a two reactant A and reactant B. And the order of the reaction is given with respect to the A, it is 1, with respect to B, it is 2. And when we double the concentration of A and half the concentration of B, what about the rate of the reaction? Okay, for this what to do? We have to do the rate law. Rate law is 1, it is R1. For this rate of reaction, rate law you can say it is rate of reaction, and that is K into concentration of this, and here it is given, what are the reaction has been given with respect to A is 1 and with respect to B it is 2. Rate law is given, right? So what will happen when we double the concentration of A and half the concentration of B? What will happen to the rate of the reaction? Suppose this is R1 R, and when R2 is given, K is when we double the concentration of A, although it is 2A, concentration is 2A, and the half the concentration of B means it will be by 2, the whole square. So we can write this way. This can be further simplified, K into 2A, well, we can write this way, concentration of A into 2. Okay, now we can write also B the square divided by, this is divided by 4. So this is 1 by 2, right? So what is going to happen? Rate of the reaction, if we compare with the rate of reaction of the first one, so R2 by R, that is, just put this value, K into concentration of A into B square divided by 2, and you can see this is again R2, this is R, you put the value of R, you can A into B square. So it will cut and you will find half. Means the rate of the reaction become half. Right? Rate of the reaction become half. Right? So that is all for today's video. Right? We have discussed the numericals that will come in your exam, and it is a very, very important thing. In the next video, we will discuss different thing, that is order of the reaction, how they are correlated with the concentration at the different time, with zero order reaction, with one order reaction, with third order reaction, right? And there are also some numericals we will discuss. Okay, now all the best and be best.